So where are we up to here? I've planned out the trip in year 12. I think that's really important. Hopefully you're taking that away from it. It is cool to plan it in year 12 at the start. Don't get distracted by it, but if you can start thinking about it then and lock something in, it doesn't even have to be booking things. You can book things when you finish the HSC, but just planning things, having a general outline and having consensus among a couple of your friends. Maybe it's a bigger group. Maybe it's just one person. Again, I would advise not just going with one person on a really long trip because I think you will get sick of each other and that's a long time to be in each other's space. So if you can have 3, I think that's a great number. I had 3 for 3 months in South America and then a different 3 in Europe, and that worked pretty well. There's always run-ins and you're gonna have some arguments, some fights, and that's all part of it as well, and that's part of growing up and learning how to deal with conflict even with your friends. So I certainly had a few instances of that, but that's all part of it, and that's what makes the experience very unique as well. Get some friends together who are interested, get a feel for who's interested, and start making a plan of what you might feasibly do. I would encourage you to look at places that are a little left of field, so South America. Now, if you're a girl and you're thinking of going on your own, I don't think that's the safest place. Generally, I'm generalizing there. It's a little bit more dangerous, and I know a lot of girls who were there at the time with me who got caught by themselves, and a lot of them lost their passports and they got mugged, and even guys by themselves got mugged and things like that. So I just think you have to be careful in your planning. But if you've got a couple of people going with you, even if you're a girl, this is boys and girls obviously. If you've got a couple of people with you and you're gonna stick together, especially at nighttime and especially when you're in very foreign places or small towns and it's all unfamiliar territory, then I think you're gonna be good to go. Don't worry about people saying, oh my God, South America, that's so dangerous. That's such a generalization and it's not true at all. Anywhere can be dangerous if you're caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. So be sensible about how you do it and just always stick with a group. Even if you're traveling by yourself, never be caught out alone, because bad things can happen to people. Not saying it happens to most people, I'm just saying it can happen. It does happen to some people. I met people when I was overseas who had their passports stolen. Actually, I was gonna say who got held at gunpoint. 2 girls we were living with in Peru got held at gunpoint and got mugged. So you have to be careful. And I think you have to take all of that into consideration as well. But I think it's definitely overstated how dangerous some of these places are if you're thinking about South America and Asia. I just think you have to keep your wits about you. And if you can do things with an organization, like a volunteer agency, like IVHQ, have a look at IVHQ. Or you can do an organized immersion with your school. It's amazing if schools offer that. I know there are lots of other programs you can look into. Do a Google search and you'll find them. If you can do that, you're going to be a lot safer and you're going to have that structure, that very important structure to your trip, which is going to allow you to stay sane and stay on point, and it's going to allow you to optimize that experience, I believe.